It's awesome, amazing to be a part of this conversation once again. Yes. Hmm. Yes, yes. How are you doing? This is on Sunday, and I'm so sure most of you are expecting for me to be here on Saturday. But as I said, on Sundays I will be coming live here on YouTube to make sure that we do something that is substantial. And that is why today I am here to make sure that we do this and make it something that is beautiful. So today we want to talk about the difficulty of dating the modern day woman. And this is a conversation that in this generation, where we are in this particular moment, many people are struggling to find the truth about everything. And that is why we are having situations that cannot even make things, become better and all that. And that is why today is just a day that I think it will be very important for us to just have something. So basically, when we talk about the difficulty of dating the modern day woman, what comes to your mind? Because we are having so many things that are happening in our society, and those are the things that I think they need to be tackled. So if you're joining, I just want you to know this is the 30 minutes connect, and we are trying to structure things so that we can be able to make sure that every Sunday from 8 p.m. we can have something here on YouTube from 8 p.m. So this is the 30 minutes connect, and today we are going to talk about the difficulty of dating the modern day woman. So thank you so much for joining. So I just want us to go to our point so that we can get to structure something and build something. So, what do we understand about the difficulty of dating the modern day woman? Because we all understand it is something that is very, very crazy, especially the modern day generation. They're expecting so much, and based on their expectation, they cannot revive who they are, and they cannot really experience the beauty of being in a relationship. And that is why we are having people who are struggling to get into another level when it comes to relationships. So what do you understand? Because I believe there's so much in our society. I think we're having a situation here with our Wi-Fi. Yeah, we are totally back. So we are in a situation whereby so many people are really struggling to find their right partner. They are struggling to have a place even in society because of the challenges that people are facing when it comes to dating, when it comes to finding the right partner, not just a good one, but the right partner. So, what are those difficulties? Because in this modern day, people are really struggling, like I'm saying. And today I just have some points that I really want to speak about. And that is why this very moment it's all about the 30 minutes connect. And this 30 minutes I want it to be a moment of experience. One of these fine days I'm gonna be having a moment whereby I will invite someone who will be part of this conversation. And I believe having someone here we can structure something. I think we're gonna have a 1 hour of connect whereby we are going to tackle an issue that is going to enable us to get into the next level. So when we talk about difficulty of dating the modern woman, it becomes something that is very, very crucial because the man of today doesn't know what to do, because the modern woman has been empowered to a level that now she has lost her ability to stand and her ability to become, because she thinks women empowerment it's all about demoralizing or devaluing the abilities of a man. And that is why today in this generation, the woman of today feels that she's conquering. The other day, I was just seeing this lady who was talking about, you know what, men are nothing, men are nothing. So you see, these are some of the things that are making it difficult for the woman of today to be. The man of today gets to see some red flags from a distance. And why is it that the woman of today feels like she cannot be easily, basically easily taken or gotten at some point? It is because she feels like while other relationships are going down, She thinks like it is not even important for her to be in a relationship. And that is why I want to get to point number one so that we can build something here. Point number one, what do we see? We see entitlement has replaced submission. Entitlement has replaced submission. Just like what I'm saying, many women don't want to submit. They don't want that is tangible. They don't want to get into a relationship anymore because they feel entitled that a man should do something for them. For them to submit, a man has to love them. But it is never like that. It is all about, functioning based on the commands that were given. So the modern woman wants to submit when the man does something, and she feels entitled in that relationship. And that is the wrong way to approach a relationship. You cannot get into a relationship desiring that the man should do everything for you so that you can submit. He has to submit. It is never like that. The order and the principles of God are not based on that ideology. The orders and the principles of God are based on doing things based on kingdom mentality. And that is why many modern women approach relationships with a sense of entitlement rather than humility or partnership. Because the modern woman, even from before, many women want to get into marriage, they want to get into relationships because they tend to think this is my place and I will do whatever I want because this is what I want to achieve. So at the end of the day, their entitlement makes the relationship become so difficult, because marriage or any other kind of relationship between a female and a male, it's all about humility and partnership, not about just getting into it because you want something from your partner. So it is very important, my dear brothers and sisters, when you're getting into a relationship, especially the ladies, when you're getting into it, get into it knowing it is not about how transactional it's going to be. Don't wait for the man to do things for you so that you can commit to that relationship. If he's not providing food, shelter, and clothing, I don't want him. If he's not providing money, I don't want that kind of a guy. Even the man of today does not want to marry a woman who will come for sex. No, don't be a part of that. Don't get involved with a woman that thinks the only thing that she can give it is only sex. No, because if you remove sex from from a relationship, you will find most of the time most of these women have nothing to offer. And that is why I tell my brothers, marry a woman that knows her position, that knows herself, that has some intention to make herself become and grow. But don't get involved with a woman who doesn't want to be a part of that relationship. Why do you want to be in a relationship that has no value, has no purpose, has no intention for growth? Why do you want to get involved in that? No, get into it understanding humility and partnership is required. Because entitlement is what most women are having. They want to be a part of this relationship, but they want to give nothing in that relationship. Why is it like that? So I think it is important for us to understand being in a relationship, it's all about us coming together and being a part of each other and building each other so that we can be able to achieve one goal. So don't get married just to a good person. Get married to the right person. And the question that I kept on hearing and listening from people is, how do I get to know that this is the right person? It's all about someone being intentional. For you, you might be married at this point and you're wondering, why are things not happening in my life? It is because you're not willing to learn and get it better. So I got a verse from the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, verse 22, and I was reading that very verse. And as I was reading it, this is not about being so religious about this issue. It's all about learning. And I want